Howdy! Welcome to the Plews Endure IQ Pain Cave. So I'm gonna give a little bit of a tour of what I have in the garage, what I have in my so-called pain cave. So let's start off. So starting off, here we have the Vasa trainer that I bought earlier this year. Turns out that this is pretty much a very, very good investment, obviously, with some of the things that are going on with people not swimming at the moment. So I've been doing about 10-20 minutes of this per day. Pretty good for the old, to keep the strength up, especially during the period that you can't swim in the water. And then, so here is kind of like gym, stretching area, have a Bosu ball, have kettlebells for the limited strength work that I actually do. Also here, we've got this that I use quite a lot for try and get the old pec stretched out, and use that in combination with sometimes the foam roller, sometimes the Swiss ball as well. Got a variety of tools going on over here. So some recovery devices, Normatec boots, massage stick. Whether you think there's evidence around this or not, I quite just having them around. So this is obviously for the legs, put them on the calf. It just feels good after limited research around it, but I mean, even that with the Normatec boots, but there's still, I think that, does no harm, makes you feel real good. So that's pretty awesome. And then also got, this is like a little bit of a massage ball as well that you can put, it's kind of a bigger trigger point ball, and does better on the IT bands I find, because otherwise it can get a bit sore. And yeah, and then just general bands for general glute work. So that's kind of more of the rehab and exercise side, and then when we come over here, this is where the real action is. So, this is where we get into the Zwifting and the endurance training. So I use the rollers, as you can see. These rollers, they're the eMotion rollers. I bought them 2017, 2018, and never gone back because they really are just brilliant. You can adjust the resistance on them so you can make them harder. Great balancing. It's actually quite hard to fall off as well because you have these nice little bumpers here. I mean, you can hit them and fall off, but it's not that easy to do. It's not that hard to do. So that's a bonus. And then have it hooked up to the Apple TV. So that's always set up. And big fan down here. This is a real powerful fan, which can be really important, particularly during those super high intensity workouts, and it blows up right into your face, which is awesome. And then, what else do we have? Just a general stand. So this is, I use this. This is a very important little stand that I actually use for, that's how I get onto because when you're actually on the rollers, you're actually pretty high up. So when you can jump on, and it makes it easier to get on and off, saves you falling down. And then last but not least for the endurance stuff is the old treadmill. So this is a Life Fitness treadmill. It actually has a good little width to it. It can go up to 22, 23 k's an hour. Gradients. What I normally do is I just run down here. Is I'll, thankfully, Nerve Sports distributors in the UK were fortunate and very kind enough to give me a stride. So I hook this up with Zwift, so I can do all my runs on Zwift without that, because that's not a Bluetooth treadmill, but at least I can still run in Whiteopia. So yeah, and then also the best thing about the pain case, it does double up as a bit of a workspace as well. So this is where I control the universe from. Endure IQ, coaching, whatever you want to call it. This is where I do all that work from. Bike stands over here. Two of my dream machines. Really good thing about these bike stands is you can just rotate them out of the way. So I just fold them right over, and it kind of saves you a little bit of space. And last but not least, heading over here, we just have, the rule is nobody can have enough sunglasses. So the rule for Oakley sunglasses is, how many Oakley sunglasses do you need? One more than how many you currently own. So this is lots of Oakley sunglasses in here, one for every day of the week. And then finally, my pride and joy, the old bowl from Kona 2018. You can see it's empty. If anyone ever placed anything in there, there is a lot of trouble. Hell to pay. So I did have a sign up here saying do not place anything in this bowl ever, because I did have the cleaner always putting knickknacks in there, and I was, you know, it's bad luck, so you gotta be good. What we also have down in the garage is the nutrition for the training. So down here, got all the gear ready to go. So we've got the Race Plus, the S-Fuels Life Bars, the training gear, all ready to rock and roll. And yeah, it's quite handy down here because you've got the sink, bottles, and just straight setup. Fill your bottles and go. And sometimes when you're in the middle of a session and you're really parched and you run out of whatever drink you need, it's quite an easy fill. So cool. So yeah, so that's that. That's the Plews Pain Cave. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon. Cheers.